Happy Valentine's Day. I got you a cupcake. I got you a cupcake. It's pink, just like my dress. So here you go. Eat it. Eat it. Hi, babes. My name is Deanna May, and one thing about me is that I love to host. I love to throw a party. I love to have an event. I love a theme, all right? If I have an idea of some sort of party or some sort of soiree, my fingers are itching to get to Canva. I actually started celebrating Galentine's this same year that I watched Parks and Recreation for the first time. 2017 was the first time I celebrated Galentine's with my friends. I honestly just got them all little gifts, and that was the end of it. Then the next year, 2018, I was like, let's do a little activity. And I think we decorated cookies and we exchanged little gifts and blah blah blah. 2022, we have a Valentine's Day sleepover. Again, a small group. I got everybody matching pajamas. We all got each other gifts and we, hung out, spent the night together. It was just so cute. I've always celebrated Valentine's. I love this holiday. It's one of my favorite holidays. I just love a girls time. One thing about me, I just love hanging out with my gal pals. I love my girls. Any girlies, if you're watching this and you're my friend, thank you for being my friend. I love you, babe. I love you, babes. So I started hosting this with me and my friend Clarissa, and we sent out the invitations. And at first we had 21 people coming, and then we had a problem because we did not have anywhere to host it. Like, I don't have a home. I don't have a house. I don't have my own house. I just have this bedroom. And you can't really tell, this bedroom is kind of small. I love this bedroom, but it's small. I only have to share. And 21 people cannot fit in this bedroom. So we were thinking about having it at my aunt's. She's getting a new office for work, but it's going under construction. We can't have it there. And then we were trying to have it at a party center. My sister's apartment has a party room, but it costs $300 to rent out the party room, even if you live in the apartment. She's been paying $300 every time, which is absolutely absurd. Apartments are so schemy and sick and evil and greedy. We're not paying that, right? And I was thinking about doing an Airbnb, and I actually had found an Airbnb, but it was hitting for like $256. But then 10 people could spend a night, and then we could like split the cost, and we kind of make this big sleepover thing. But it was in Lakewood, and it's Valentine's Day was Thursday, and so girlies will be coming from work. And then if they were to spend a night on Valentine's Day, then they would have to leave early in the morning to go to work the next day. And so we were thinking about pushing it to Saturday. But if we had pushed it to Saturday, we got to go wake up early for church on Sunday anyway. So it just really wasn't logistically working out to do the big house. Even if we did the house and no one spent the night, it was still going to be $256, and it was still going to be in Lakewood, and we already knew people were going to be complaining about having to drive that far. Finally, Clarissa, she has 2 offices that she works in, and one of the offices, she's like, well, we have a conference room that we can have it in. I'm like, okay, fine. I just take her word for it. I don't know how big this conference room is. And so she FaceTimed me showing me the conference room, and it was kind of tiny, tight spaces, but she kind of could use the whole office because she says no one's really there. And so then it was worrisome because she was like, well, we would have to wait till whoever was there would leave. So that means the party's at 6 p.m., but we would have to wait till people got off work at 5 p.m. So that means I would only have an hour to decorate, which is just not enough time. I have to have an hour to decorate and set up the food and set out the bloom bar and get dressed. I'm out on a cruise ship. Cruise footage coming soon. Cruise vlog coming soon, I promise. I'm on a cruise ship, and I wake up, I'm like, Clarissa, 1 hour is not enough time for me to set up like this whole party. And we were like, okay, well, let's move it to Saturday at 3 p.m. because because the girlies, Valentine's Day is, today, Friday. They're not going to want to have it today. And then let's just do a Saturday midday. So if the girlies are going out with their boo at night, then it'll be fine. Mind you, when I celebrated Galentine's in the past, I only celebrated with my friends who weren't in a relationship because, they ain't had no man, so I figured I'd treat them. But we included more people, and it was such a big list. So we had moved it to Saturday. So I sent out a mass text to all 21 people, hey guys, we're moving it to Saturday at 3 p.m. The girlies were like, no, that's not gonna work. 6 people said no, that they couldn't make it. So literally 2 hours later, I said, oh, okay, my bad. We're gonna keep it to the Thursday because 6 people couldn't make it. And then someone was like, well, I'm sorry, I scheduled an appointment at that time, so I can't make it. 3 people were like, oh, I'm sorry, I scheduled an appointment at that time, and I can't make it. So then those 3 people couldn't end up coming anyways. And then so the list dropped down to 18. And then I got a text that 2 more people couldn't make it. So then now we're at 16. And then last minute, the day of the party, 2 more people couldn't make it. So it ended up being 14 people and all in all, which is actually a really good number, especially for this space you'll see in a minute. Now that we got the location set, let's talk about invitations. Let's talk about what the party was. I absolutely adore these invitations. They're so beautiful. We have a bloom bar, which is kind of like a bouquet bar. The idea is to get a bunch of flowers, and the girls can bring up their own bouquets. And then I made this bingo. I literally made this in 15 minutes, and I added all the questions. It was like someone who has broken a bone. I signed that for a lot of people because I've broken a bone. And I put a free space, and then it says, Galentine's Day Bingo hosted by Clarissa and Deanna 2025. So people can kind of keep this as a memento. This is also another cute little activity if you wanna host and you don't have a lot of space to do a bunch of moving around around activities, do like it's I call it bingo, but it's not bingo. It's kind of just like a get to know the girlies. Find someone who has a blue car, and you have to get that person to sign it. So it's allowing everyone to get to know each other. You're talking, they're answering questions, and then once they finish it at the end, I've hidden disco balls, little mini disco balls, all over this bingo. And if you can find them, circle them, and count them, you win a prize. And so that's like I've hidden a bunch of little disco balls everywhere, so someone had them. So this is like a cute little activity. I come up with this myself. I love original ideas. We had Bloom Bar, we have Valentine's Day bingo, and we had a favorite items gift exchange. Basically, everyone brought 2 items that they can't live without, 2 must-have items. That could be a mascara, that could be a lip gloss. It can be, and it should be $10. It shouldn't be more than $10. It should be $10 or less. And 2 items. So a lot of girlies brought a lot of stuff. Some people brought ice swirlers. Some people brought like a headband for like skincare. Someone brought their lip combo. They brought like the lip liner and the lip gloss. I personally brought my emergency kit. You'll see that later. Someone brought a vanity mirror with the lights. And then at the party, I had everyone go around and explain what their favorite items were. Also made these tickets. So as people arrived to the party, the first one got ticket number 1. It says Valentine's Day party ticket number 1. They got the first ticket. And then the second person came, they got ticket number 2. And so that meant when it was time to go around and everyone say, oh, what my item is, first person come up, second person come up. And then it was time to go around and pick your item. So everyone gets to also leave with 2 items of their choice. So the first person got to go and pick they get the first pick of the litter because they were first. So my friend Jasmine, she was the first person to arrive. She got ticket number 1. So she was the first person to say, everyone went around and say what they brought. And then she was the first person to get the first gift. And so we did 1 round. Everyone went through and got their first item. And then Jasmine got to start again the next round. And she got her second item. And so I thought that went very smoothly, very successful. I'm very happy that I did these tickets. Also, when everyone had finished their bingo and they found all of the disco balls, they handed me their ticket, and I put all of their tickets in a raffle. And so when there was leftover gifts, because some people did bring extra gifts, like me, Clarissa, and Mona Faye, we all brought like I think 2 extra little gifts to throw just in case someone didn't have anything. So whoever won the raffle, they all got the extra gifts, which I thought went very smoothly, very swimmingly. And one thing I learned about throwing parties is have a separate phone for the music. Your phone that you're texting with and that people are calling you with, have a separate phone to get the music so the music doesn't have to keep solving. So I use my work phone to do the music. And also, one hiccup that we have was that the party was on, I think, the 3rd floor, and people were on the 1st floor, and the doors were unlocked before 5 p.m. when we were there decorating. But at 5 p.m., I guess the doors were locked. And so people were calling me like, hey, the door's locked. Hey, the door's locked. I can't get in. So I had to keep running downstairs to open the door, and that was kind of like a hiccup, and that kind of threw me back a little bit. But that was just our kind of one hiccup. I wanted to set up a prop to keep the door open, but I thought of that a little bit too late after I had already gone to get people, and I was like, I don't want anybody get in trouble. Like, I don't want security to see this and then come up and like close in the party. So 7 days before the party, let's read everything that I texted everyone. Okay, with the Galentine's celebration being just 7 days away, I'm reaching out to confirm that you're still able to make it next Thursday, February 13th at 6 p.m. The theme is pink at the disco, so come dressed in pink, sparkles, or whatever makes you feel like the queen you are. Please confirm that you can attend, and let me know if you have any questions about the favorite items gift exchange, because I know the girlies would have questions about the gift exchange. So 7 days out to the party, I make sure that everyone can still come. That's when some people told me that they couldn't make it. And then on the day of the party, I texted 11 a.m. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. And I sent the address again so they wouldn't have to go through to the invitation to find the address. And then I said, also, please remember to make sure your favorite items are visible and not wrapped so people can see what they are. And then I sent everyone like a little photo of me and them that says Happy Valentine's Day, kind of like a Valentine's Day like when you were in elementary school and everyone gave each other like little Valentine's Day cards and it says Happy Valentine's Day. So that's why I kind of thought that it was cute like that. Sometimes you still have to remind people, yeah, the party's still happening. I'll see you tonight. My sister got me this Canon Ivy printer. It's so lit, super tiny. All you have to do is plug it up. Just select the image. I put it in a printer queue and then it prints stickers. So I was able to give everyone cute little pictures. It can be a Polaroid. Like, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, it's not sticky right now. If you don't put a sticker off the back, it doesn't have to be a sticker. But so I was able to give everyone a little memento from the party because I didn't have to do goodie bags because everyone left with a gift from the favorite things gift exchange. But I was still able to give them this little sticker, and I think they love little stuff like that. So the girls were able to leave with 2 gifts. They were able to leave with a flower bouquet, and they were able to leave with and some snacks. It's Galentine's Day. I just sent out the reminder text to everyone saying, hey guys, see you tonight. I reminded them of the address, and I gave them some notes because there's been a little bit of confusion. My mother thought, and Shay thought that they needed to like wrap up the favorite items. We're having a bouquet bar. So I'm going to go buy a bunch of flowers from Trader Joe's and maybe Sam's Club, because Sam's Club actually has reasonably priced flowers. My sister told me to try this small business, so I love to support small business. So I'm going to drive by there and see what their prices are looking like, because I also have to place the order for the catering. We're doing Cane's Catering just because it's easier to do catering, and who doesn't love chicken nuggets and fries? You know, ever since I started eating chicken, I'm like, it's so easy. We were gonna do the Texas toast, but like everyone's like, I'm trying to lose weight for the summer and blah blah blah. So I might, when I go to Trader Joe's, I'm gonna look and see if they have some sort of like knockoff Cane's toast, because the Cane's toast, number one, is super expensive. It's $1.38 for a piece of freaking toast. So honestly, I can make that myself. Throw it in the oven, butter it, and they put too much butter on it, I think, and I don't want people to feel like heavy and dense after eating, because we still have lots of desserts and treats that I have not picked up, so I also have to get some desserts and some treats for the ladies. I sent everyone out a text, and I sent everyone a cute little photo of me and them. Like, here's one of me and my sister, and I put like little happy Valentine's Day underneath. I'm sending it to everyone also not able to make it to the party. So that's good. I am drinking Celsius today. Today's to-do list. Right now I'm going to leave the house. First thing I want to do is get flowers. Oh, wait. I do have my phone. Look at my to-do list. Things I don't want to leave without. I need to have the speaker, the decorations. My friend Chelsea actually gave me this cute, adorable box. We got all of our supplies. Well, not everything, but I'm getting a lot of text messages right now, which is not very helpful. Yep, I have my work phone, and I have 2 power banks. Decor, actually, I got this from the Amazon bins a long time ago. It was only 25 cents. I'm hoping it's big, because tape and scissors. One thing about decorating, tape and scissors, babes. And maybe even hot glue. Ooh, tape, scissors. You see me putting it, Deanna, I'm putting it in the basket. I don't think I'll need batteries, but just in case, battery. And then I have this, which is dots for the balloons. I need to make my gift cute. We need to place the order for catering now. Oh, and I need to try on my outfit. Honestly, I think I might use my sister's sticker thing instead of my Polaroid, because Polaroid footage is so freaking expensive. I'm gonna quickly assemble the emergency kits that I like to give girlies. Not everyone has one though. This one is gonna have a mask, a panty lighter, some medicine, a little lip gloss, a little makeup brush, mint for breath, also some gum, some tissue, cough drops, some bobby pins, some safety pins, which is more important, band-aids, of course, some fashion tape. And then it has a comb. It has a hair tie. Only one? Okay, well, I gotta find some hair ties. It has this super cute hand sanitizer. I actually got a lot of hand sanitizers in bulk when Bath & Body Works had their sale. But this one is bubbly, which is, I don't know, super cute and pink and kind of girly, which I think is perfect. A little lemon juice packet, a straw topper, another mint, some more cough drops, and then I got these super cute floss things from Five Below. And then my other item is honestly just this pimple cream. And I feel like it should be a little bit more, it feels a little lackluster. No, I'll throw a little hand sanitizer with it. So I'll put in this little box, this little bag. I also wanted to add a liquid IV to the emergency kit. Rosemary mist and this little baggie. So yeah, here are my 2 gifts. And then whoever picks this emergency kit, I'm going to put their name on it. Here's like one that I did for my friend Chelsea, but she couldn't make my birthday party. So I still have her old one. So this is what it looks like. But yeah, here's are my little 2 gifts. They are wrapped up, but I'm probably going to like splay them out on the table so people can see. Alright, I figured out my outfit. It's so cute. My sister gave me this set, like it's pink top, pink bottoms. And I'm gonna wear this black leather jacket to go with it because I think it's so funny. Because the theme is still pink at the disco, and then I'm gonna wear these black clogs to top them off. But to run errands in, I need sweatpants. And I need them right now. Okay, we're at Sam's Club. They have like little snacks everywhere, so I keep like snacking on stuff. This is what we got so far. We got fruit and pretzels. The flowers were too expensive, so I didn't get any. And like, well, the desserts aren't hitting, so I don't want those. And I already have cookies. Oh. They don't really have any flowers for me. Just left Trader Joe's. Ah! I got so many flowers. I don't know why I didn't listen to myself and just come here first. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. Now we're all done. I'm about to go straight to the location. And it's gonna be time to decorate. Things are going so okay. It was $44 in flowers, but whatever. They said I could return some if need be, but I doubt it'll come to that. But that's how Trader Joe's was so hectic. I could not have recorded in there, but that's usually how Trader Joe's is. But this is Trader Joe's before Valentine's Day, so everyone's trying to get flowers. Everyone's in his way. There was these two girls who was literally like standing directly in front of the flowers and having this long conversation of like what they should do. But it's like, baby girl, I need y'all to step back and get out the way. Because me, I was going around grabbing and picking. I like to make quick, fast. I'm very decisive. All right, I see what I want, I grab it and I get it. I'm not standing around. Well, should I? No, I do that at checkout. When I'm looking at how much is everything is ringing up. But we have a back seat full of decor. What's the first step? Oh wait, should I have brought tables? That's just another thing to carry though. I'm just gonna hope and pray that there's tables already in there. Clarissa's on her way to let me in. I'm in her office, about to open up a cupcake. Cause I'm hungry. Oh, I should have done this. Okay. Yeah, that's good cupcake. That's Sims got good cupcakes. What's that? Here's our bingo. I'm vlogging. Clarissa's making the instructions for the bingo bar now. No, the bloom bar. Here's that. Intrudo. I gotta make a sign that says our favorite items thing. Right there. I only have 2 instructions. You can't even build a bouquet. First one is start with a base. So grab some greenery. Oh. Start with your base and then add flowers. Okay, this was killer to set up, but I finally got this set up. I had to like make this makeshift tie thing to tie the briefcase, and then I stuffed some balloons up there to make it look soups cute, and then I added a bunch of these things behind the banister, the balloon up there. This is like the main table where everyone can sit, eat, talk, pens, you know, bingo. This is the cards I'm gonna have in my hand. This is gonna be for, I need the cube for that. Wait a second. So for printing pictures, I need to put another thing of film out there. My clothes are on the floor, so I need to clean clothes. But we'll go through here. And then here's the bloom bar. It looks so cute. Absolutely obsessed with the bloom bar. Clarissa's instructions. It says the bloom bar, balloons hanging up here. And then here's where the food is gonna go. And then there's the speaker. And then when you come in, everyone's gonna put their favorite items here. I wish this looks like a little bit whatever, but that's okay. Okay, so it's officially 5:30. I'm gonna change my clothes. And then I'm gonna text everyone like, hey, come to this building, this room, blah, blah. Hi, everyone.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a gallon. It's shiny and pink.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go downstairs to get my friend, but you just leave your gifts up there. Thanks for coming, Lex. You really look like Angela Reese. All right, people are arriving on time. Oh no, I gotta do the ticket thing. But the door downstairs is locked, so I have to keep running down the elevator to get everybody, which is wasting time. Here's the fit though.
Where's your mother?
She's coming. She got the food. Okay.
Oh, is that the fancy black camera, that little mini one?
Yeah. What? Which one?
Deanna.
Yeah?
Sign this one for me?
Okay.
Big chop. Oh, you think?
Just kidding.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Lots of coffee.
We all like money.
These are can't live without, so
You really can't.
you can't live without it. Cough drops, Ricola.
I've been eyeing that.
Gift card.
Ooh, that's one.
Shops go with something because they're not $10 by themselves, are they?
Oh. Hey, it said up to $10. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
That's easy.
Well, let me take longer.
No, you can change it.
I want to sign it to you and put today's date.
Oh, girl.
Rochelle.
Okay.
The charger.
Oh.
Out of here, Dia.
Yeah, that's a nice
Don't
compliment.
help her out.
Let me see that mirror that the boss come in.
Oh.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to add more flowers to their bouquet, it's a lot more flowers left. I saw one over there that can use some more. Who's that?
That one's a little skimpy.
Yeah. Oh, is that yours, Jack? You can make another one, yes. Yeah, Jasmine, go get some more. But thank you for being conscious.
Okay, can you see us?
Are we ready?
Everybody's eyes open?
What's going on? All right, move.
I'm moving it.
You
Say cheese. Cheese. Okay, now a cute one. Lift your pointer finger or something.
Say Galentine's.
Galentine's. All right, so everyone who finished their sheet, give me their raffle ticket, right?
No.
Okay,
Pick the right one, girl.
number 2. Woo!
Yeah, that's rigged.
Things that I would change. Honestly, I liked how we laid out the bloom bar. I would put a tarp under it because we did have kind of like a mess with flowers falling everywhere. I bought a thing of craft paper for $10 on Amazon, but I just ended up using, when you order a package from Amazon and they give you a bunch of this, I just ended up saving some of it. It only saved like 2 packages worth of it, and I folded it nice up neat, and I just ended up putting that out, and people wrapped their flowers in that, and then they put a cute little ribbon out. I just used ribbon that I already have. I didn't buy any more ribbon, and they wrapped their flowers in that. I didn't even need the craft paper that I spent so much money on. But if you're ever thinking about doing a bloom bar, do not buy craft paper. Just honestly use the Amazon paper. For the food, we had Cane's Catering. I won't do Cane's Catering ever again because it was honestly so cold when it arrived. I think my mother picked it up for me. It was cold when she picked it up, but I will say we were able to order it day of because we thought it was going to be an ice storm. So we ordered at noon, and she was able to pick it up at 5 p.m. So I do like it in that regard because, it was quick, last minute in case you want to throw a party, you can count on it for that. But next time I think we're just going to do heart pizzas by Pizza Hut. Is that who does the heart pizzas? And we'll just have to get like 5 because those heart pizzas are very tiny. Yeah, the Cane's, it was cold and it was very expensive. It was $64 for 25 nuggets and then a pack of fries, and they gave you 8 sauces, which is not a lot of cane sauce. And then because the toast, we didn't get toast. There was no discount for the toast. Each piece of toast was $1.38, and I was like, absolutely not. Everyone's talking about how they're trying to lose weight anyways. Everyone's trying to go on all these trips to Miami or whatever. Bunch load of cupcakes, and we have chips, and we have dip, and we were like, no, we're not going to do toast. And when I went to Trader Joe's to get the flowers, I did want to look for the toast, but I was honestly running out of time. Okay, if you don't know, Cane's is a restaurant that only sells 3 things. They sell toast, they sell fries, and they sell chicken fingers. You can get a coleslaw and a cane sauce, but that's it. It's kind of overpriced and overrated. But that's what the girlies like. And when I was making an invitation, I was like, what's something that would draw the girlies in? Because I want them, this is all about like celebrating girls and friendship and female friendship and bonding and creating your village. And this wanted to be like a gift. Me and Clarissa wanted to pamper the girlies and wanted to give some their joy. Not here's a snack pack from Sam's Club. So we thought it'd be a cute idea to do the Cane's Catering. But you live in your. Also, notes for next time. When I send out the Canva invitations, I add a click here link so the girlies can see what the favorite things are, like the inspo where we got it from like a TikTok, basically a TikTok showing what to expect for the favorite items gift exchange, and a TikTok showing what the bouquet bar is. So it's a click button, but you can only do that when you click on the Canva link that I made. And I also sent out like a physical physical PNG photo to everyone so they can also like look at it. And so people are trying to click on the actual photo and not click on the Canva link. So for next time, I'm going to use a QR code on the physical photo and not send out a Canva link at all. I bought a little speaker for this event, but honestly, it does not get loud enough, and I kind of want to return it and just invest in a nicer speaker. This was a super successful party. I had the best time throwing it. So happy me and Clarissa did this. I have another party planned coming up. I have some parties that I'm going to help host, help throw. So keep in tuned with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. If you threw a Galentine's Day party, if you're thinking about throwing a Galentine's Day party, your ideas on my party, and what you have just thinking. Comment below your thoughts, babe. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye. Happy Galentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.